Hi everyone, Vanakkam. This is Priya signing in from Planet Priya. In this week's episode, we're gonna see two celebrities, the mom and a daughter duo, who's gonna come up with a very beautiful Thai folklore story for you to enjoy. Mom, Sheila, she's gonna talk all about storytelling. Sheila is super talented. She's an amazing artist and she's a beautiful singer. And Vibha, she's such a beautiful, energetic little girl. I think Vibha likes everything and Vibha is amazing at everything. So thank you, Sheila and Vibha. This story is just not for the children, if you ask me. Listen again, guys. It's a beautiful story and it's for all of us. Please be safe wherever you are. Do wear a mask whenever you're going out. Do sanitize once you get home. And please get your vaccinations done. It's a very kind and a humble request from me to all of you. So without any further ado, let me introduce you to Sheila and Vibha.
Hi everyone, this is Sheila. I hope you're all doing well, taking good care of yourself and your loved ones, and please stay safe. Have you listened to stories? No? We all have listened to stories told by our parents, our grandparents. We share stories every day about what happened at work, at school, with friends. What happened in that fight with your sibling, like with your brother and sister. We all share stories. Stories are part and parcel of our everyday life and they have existed for thousands of years. This traditional form of telling stories orally is nothing but storytelling. I came across storytelling a few years ago when I was trying to look for something more to do with my children. Typically, I would read them a story from a book every day. But that was not enough. It was not fun. And when I was looking for something more to do, I came across storytellers who tell stories at libraries or at various different events. And this is nothing but the stories that we tell or we have heard from our parents and our grandparents. Storytelling is truly a beautiful art form. Now you will find storytellers, professional storytellers all across the globe, in every country, in most of the major cities. And most of them are taking their sessions online. So I would highly encourage you to go and take a look them up and do attend these sessions. There are storytelling sessions held just for children, but there are also sessions that are typically only for adults. And everyone can enjoy listening to these beautiful stories told by these tellers. Now what attracted me to storytelling is that storytellers need to use their voice. So I could be a tiny squeaky little rat, or I could be the mighty ferocious lion. I could be very fearful, afraid, or I could be excited, happy, delighted. Storytellers need to use their voice, expressions, actions, and sometimes props. Props could be anything found in your everyday life in order to tell the story. Remember, there is no book that I'm reading now. So I need to use my voice and expressions in order to tell the story to the listener. And the beauty of this is that the listener who is now listening to this story forms the image of their story in their mind. So storytelling builds imagination. It's just like when we read books. Every reader forms the image of the story, of the characters in their mind. In the same way, listening to stories builds imagination. But the best part that I like about storytelling is typically storytellers would never end the story as the moral of the story is. You would never say that. Whatever is the message that you want to get across to your listener, the listener could be your children or your family or friends, you tell the story in the same way, and with your intention and the way you say it, the listener will get the message across. That's the beauty of telling stories. In fact, Different listeners might take a different message from the very same story depending on how they connected to that story. Storytelling truly connects people in ways that cannot be imagined, and I would really encourage you to tell the story to your friends and family even if you have read it from a book. Try it out. Storytelling truly made me very excited because I came to know about a lot of stories, read these stories from across the world, and across countries, cultures, traditions, and it truly brings everyone together. So do try it out. Now, the story that you are about to hear is a story that I read in a book. It is a folk tale from Thailand, a very beautiful story, and I have told this with my daughter in tandem. So I hope you do enjoy listening to this story, and please do share it. Tell this story to your friends and family, and do try out storytelling. Thank you and bye bye.
Hi everyone!
Today we are going to tell you a story from Thailand. We are going to try telling you this story in tandem, that is, both of us will narrate the story. So I hope you like it. A long time ago, there lived a king in a beautiful palace. Now, this palace had a huge balcony that overlooked a busy market in the street below.
The king loved honey. One day, the king and his minister were sitting outside in the balcony, eating honey with toast, when the king overlooked the busy market below, when plop went down a drop of honey.
The minister looked at the drop of honey that had fallen in the street below and got very worried. He was almost about to get up when the king called out, "Minister, Minister, where are you going?"
So, we need to clean up that drop of honey. It's our problem.
Don't worry, minister. That drop of honey is not our problem at all. You don't worry.
Now, a fly came by and sat on the honey and started eating it. A lizard nearby saw the fly and stuck out its tongue to eat it.
The minister got very worried.
So, we have to do something. Now a fly has come and a lizard nearby is trying to eat the fly. We need to do something.
Don't worry, minister. That's not our problem at all. The minister shook his head sadly. Now, a cat that was nearby noticed this lizard trying to eat the fly, and it immediately came out and started chasing the lizard. A dog nearby noticed the cat running and started chasing the cat. The minister got very worried.
So, now a cat has come to chase the lizard and a dog has come to chase the cat. We need to do something.
Don't worry, minister. That is not our problem at all. The minister shook his head sadly.
Now the cat owner saw the dog chasing his cat and started hitting the dog. The dog owner saw the cat owner chasing his dog and started hitting him. They both started a fight.
The minister got very worried.
So, we need to do something. Now the cat owner and dog owner are fighting with each other.
Don't worry, minister. That's not our problem at all. The minister shook his head sadly. Now, all the people in the street came out, and soon cat lovers and dog lovers started fighting with each other. The minister was really worried.
So, now the cat lovers and dog lovers are fighting with each other. Everyone is fighting.
Don't worry, minister. That's not our problem at all. Don't worry.
The fight became so bad that the police had to be called. The police tried to stop all the people fighting.
The minister got very worried now.
So, we need to do something. Now the police have to be called.
Don't worry, minister. The police will take care of the fight. That is not our problem at all. The minister shook his head sadly. Now, the people tried to stop the police and someone threw fire on them. This fire fell on a shop and soon the fire spread and it had reached the palace.
So, we need to do something. Now there's fire below us. Let's go inside for safety.
The king and his minister went inside. That evening, the king and his minister came out to the balcony to see the condition of the street and the market below.
It was a mess. The king got very worried.
Minister, you were right. That drop of honey was indeed our problem. I hope you enjoyed this story. This is a folktale from Thailand that's called A Drop of Honey. And I hope you like the tandem storytelling that Vibha and me both tried to do. Thank you everyone. Bye.
See you next time.